Hey guys, we are here with Alex and Len, two of the creators of Sleepy Hollow. First of all, I'm saying to everyone, congratulations on the season 2 renewal. Which,
thank you.
I mean, I was stunned by that. Just how quickly it just doesn't happen in network TV.
Yeah.
What did you think when you got that call?
It was quick. So it was. I mean, it was a lot of fun. It was great. It also just showed the confidence from the network. We got a call and they said, let's not screw around. We love the show. Let's just make it happen and let's keep going.
That must not just give you, great satisfaction as far as the show is working, it's hitting its audience, but also now you can so plan ahead and be like, all right, here's how season 1 will end and go into season 2.
Yeah. Well, one of the things that Fox had us do before we were picked up was really plan out the first season on what we were springboarding into season 2. They didn't say we need every episode. They said just give us the 3 tent poles and sort of the pivot points. And it really forced us to sit down and really come up with our plan. And it's been great because now we can actually write to it, knowing that we're planting all these seeds and Easter eggs, and by the time you get to the end of the season, you'll realize that there really was a plan and that we'd been setting up the end of our show and the end of our season and the beginning of our next season. So it's nice knowing that we actually are going to get a next season to know that our plan is going to work.
So we're a few weeks in. We've already seen some very interesting threats they've been facing. Anything you can say about what's come in the coming episodes?
What's coming? There's, we've established that they're after or to stop the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse.
Yeah.
There's a bit more of a tease of we've met the first one through Headless, who's ultimately death, but we get a glimpse into Pestilence and seeing another one of the 4 Horsemen, and then as well there's we have our twist on a scarecrow coming up. That's one of the things about our creatures or our bad guys. We want to make sure that whether it's the Sandman or Scarecrow, that they are tied into our mythology. It's not random. It's not just to throw in a creature that you may or may not have heard of before, but that it really ties into our character's story. Into something hopefully very deep-seated in their own drama. And we've been able to do that with these characters to come too. And
can you talk, Alex, about bringing your buddy John Noble on, someone you're very familiar with a few years now?
Indeed, John is just such a pleasure as a person. He's the most wonderful guy, and as an actor, he's just extraordinary. And so I think having worked with him for 5 years on Fringe and knowing the incredibly broad spectrum of his talent, the thing that's been really exciting for us is to create a character for him that's very different than Walter, and yet uses all of his many wonderful talents.
What can you say? Ichabod and Abbie, people have really responded to that pairing. Did it just feel right, both the actors and the characters, that they're obviously a mismatched duo, but that this was the right chemistry between them?
Well, you can hear them laughing over there. They hate each other,
right?
So that didn't help. It's we brought them in, had them read together, and they're so different, which makes them so great together. And it's just sometimes you just hit lightning in a bottle as well. We try as much as we can to cast, put it together, work the dialogue, do everything we possibly can. But it's definitely them that take it to make it actually work to where people fall in love with it. And it's great to run into people that have seen the show, and the thing that they comment on is they love those two together, and that's what you want to hear. Ultimately, that's what makes everything work.
Gotcha. Well, guys, thanks so much. Congratulations again. We'll have more here from New York Comic Con.